Hello and welcome to Pirelli Veterans Arena in Franklin, Massachusetts on Wednesday, January 16th for SportView's award-winning production of Holliston Panther Hockey 2019. It's found only on HCAT TV. Tonight, the Panthers face off with the Bellingham Blackhawks in a Tri-Valley League matchup. My name is Tom Emmons, and joining me on tonight's HCAT team is Jeremy Krause, along with Dylan Patemry, Owen Radcliffe, and Don Cronin. Hey, Jeremy, the Panthers played as one of their best games of the season Saturday night against Ashland. Can Holliston keep that momentum going versus Bellingham tonight?
Good evening, Tom. It's good to be here. I hope so. I mean, it was really tough to see Holliston go down and take a tie in that game against Ashland. They really had fought really hard to try and get the 2 points out of it. So they're really going to have to look tonight to go forward and get those 2 points. We did a little bit of math beforehand. 8-1-1 they have to go for the remainder of the season if they want to get into the playoffs. It's a little bit far-fetched, but something that they can maybe get a little energy out of. So we'll have to see tonight.
As they say, it's a one-game season. The Panthers come in with a record of 0-7-3. Their head coach Dan Geary in his fourth season with the Panthers. Bellingham's record 2-6-2. Their head coach Joe Robideau. Last season, the Panthers dominated the Blackhawks 8-2 and 7-1. They seem like they're clear favorites tonight. They're going to have to watch out for junior forward number 11, Jace Rudolph, 9 goals on the season. But Panthers are going to have some hop in their step, and Quattromoni back again to doing a good job for the Panthers to come away with a win tonight. We'll be back with the opening face-off with Jeremy Krause and Owen Radcliffe in just a moment.
Welcome back. We're just about set for hockey here. Tonight's starting lineup for Holliston: number 4, Tommy Lab on defense, number 10, Sam Farrell, number 14, Kevin Balowitz, number 15, Connor Heffernan, and number 16, Nick Chuslow, and number 29 in goal for Nico Quattromoni. In goal for Bellingham is number 34, Cameron LeHue. Holliston gets it in the offensive zone early. Bellingham, it's poked back out to the neutral zone. And back with it, Connor Heffernan. Onto the far side, stripped away. Now it comes onto the near side. Rister in on goal, and a save made by LeHue off of Sam Farrell's shot. Through the corner, it comes out to number 3, Kyle McCann, and sent back out through the neutral zone. Number 13, Matt Pelletier dumps it in. Heffernan getting pressure there by Pelletier, comes back out to the neutral zone. It's touched up by number 14, and that'll be offsides for Bellingham.
On this play down here, on the Bellingham side, you know, Farrell got to the weak side. He was all alone. I think it was Balowitz had a nice little touch pass out to him. Let it get a little bit too deep, but good offense right off the bat.
Face off just outside the Holliston line, coming away with it. A Rister in on goal. That was Joe Lombardi, but a can of corn there for LeHue. There'll be a face off to the left of him. Poke check off of the face-off. Bellingham gets it out to the neutral zone. And back it goes right in on the goaltender, Quattromoni, and he'll stop it. Just another 10 seconds off of the clock. Just over a minute off of the game clock here as we get another face-off to the left of Quattromoni. Comes back to the point for a wrist shot. That one coming by McCann. It goes wide and deflects all the way back down the length of the rink. Back to retrieve is McCann. Loose puck on the low dot, snapped almost out, cleared, and then back out to the neutral zone. Back to retrieve is Dutcher. He backhands it up the near side. It's played back to the Holliston defense. A little off though is the pass, and it goes back to Gone. Gone around to the near side. Dutcher having a little bit of trouble there. And Bellingham retains possession. Back forward to the Holliston goal. Gone gets plastered on the far end. Pass too far up the right wing. Back to retrieve is Dutcher, and that'll be icing against Bellingham.
There was a loose puck up on the far side in the Holliston end. Saponaro was able to beat his guy there. He was able to fling it down the ice, create some good offense for the Panthers.
Face-off will come all the way down to the Bellingham end. In on it, Roger Bellinger for Bellingham. And quick on the draw, shot toward goal, and Kevin Balowitz almost had one there. Balowitz down in through the corner. Loose puck at top of the circle. Heffernan keeps it on the line and dumps it back around the boards over to the far side. Over to retrieve is John Todd. Comes back to the point, a wrister toward goal, deflects. Back out to the neutral zone, Heffernan's back to retrieve. Holliston looking for transition up the left wing. Chuslow puts it toward net. Sticked over to the far side corner. Balowitz backhands it toward goal. Now put in front. Looks like that was Chuslow who had the fan on the shot. Over to the near corner. Chuslow poking away at it. Bellingham trying to get it around the defenseman on the point. Kept in though by Holliston. And sent back around the boards. John Todd retrieving for Bellingham. Wing to wing across, a good pass there, looking for James Eldridge. And now fighting down low is Matt Pelletier. Down in the corner, taken though by Lab. He banks it off the boards on the far side. Saponaro trying to poke it further. Lab gets it to Saponaro. Looking for the stick maneuver. Good hit there in the neutral zone. Saponaro looking for the wrister, and it goes wide on the stick side. Poke check back behind the net. Scrum there as two Bellingham defensemen are there. Wrister toward goal by Gahn. 2 tries and it wouldn't go through. Gahn backhands it up the far side, blocked. Another try, and finally got back out by Bellingham. Might be transition here. Dutcher in good defense. Has the puck back behind the goal. Backhand around the near side, Gahn waiting there. Looking for a tap pass, and it came back to the Holliston defense. Gahn waiting, a little bit of contact, but he got it to his partner. Dutcher skates it across himself. He gets hit, and now a dump in there by Holliston. Getting a little physical here early. So now over on the far side, Rudolph trying to pitch it further. Loose puck at the top of the zone, and it's taken away there by Farrell. Farrell dumping it in off glass. Around it comes to the near side, taken back by Bellingham. Over to the far side, a tap there by Pelletier. Further from the hash marks, and back out to the neutral zone is Lab. Regroups with his defense. Good plays there through the neutral zone. Tap pass. Through the corner there, good protection there by Brad Swain. And the low circle comes to the slot and covered up there by LaHue. 10:03 remaining in the first period. There's a little bit of physical play going on here early.
Yeah, recently in the past couple of games, especially against Ashland, and now noticing this game, Balowitz is doing pretty well right off the face-off, get a little tip out down behind the net, and was able to get a quick shot off, create some offense for the Panthers.
Lombardi in on that face-off. It comes out to the point, and now back to the neutral zone. Heffernan looks to regroup. It's taken there by Geary. He gets it over. Lombardi gets pressured off the puck, though. Goes back down to the corner. Saponaro getting it back out in front. A good setup, tip in front, backhander toward the net, and a good save by LaHue. Saponaro puts it in on goal. It squirts in! Saponaro might have got the tip in front. And it's 1-0 Holliston.
It's been very physical. They've been hitting Bellingham. Bellingham's been hitting them back. You know, they hit him away from the puck. Puck squirted out in front of the net. Quick slap shot, looks like right in front of the crease. And they got a little rebound, squirted right through the 5-hole, the Bellingham goalie and in.
Saponaro gets his 4th goal of the season as he puts Holliston up on top in this one. And a good start for Holliston. He was in great position there in the jam play right on the goal line. Now Bellingham might look to answer back, but a good steal play there by Holliston. Lombardi works its way on the board, on the goal line, on the blue line. Came back to the point, wristed back down low. Deflection of the puck comes back out to the neutral zone. Bellingham was looking for quick transition, but Holliston regains possession. Change there by the Panthers as it comes back to the Holliston defense. To the near side, big hit there. And finally back into the Holliston zone, back to retrieve Connor Heffernan. Heffernan plays it out, almost intercepted by a Bellingham player, and then taken there on the blue line, wristed toward goal, a bouncing puck. Heffernan had a tough time tracking it. He takes it back behind the Holliston net. Rister from the point, and an easy save there for Quattromoni. Nice pass to the neutral zone, taken there by Chuslow, and dumped back in up the right wing. Big hit there in the neutral zone, taken there by number 13, Matt Pelletier. Over on the far side, Pelletier dumping it back in. It's past Heffernan, no icing. With just about 8 minutes to go here in the first period, Heffernan doing a nice stick handling job there. Pushed further but kept in at the point. And finally dumped back out. Bellingham taps up. Played back out with speed. Lombardi trying to work his way past the defense. Goes to the far side corner. A little bit of a rub out play there. Comes off the boards, top of the circle. Saponaro gets it back to the point. Rister toward goal, goes wide on the glove side. At the point, Heffernan walks it across the blast! And a blocker save made by LaHue.
Panthers done a great job this game, keeping that momentum going from that big 2-2 tie against Ashland. You know, they were starting to get a lot more fast-paced, starting to create some offense, and they've just been keeping the train rolling here today. You know, lots of time in the offensive zone, time of possession's very high, much higher than Bellingham. They've been getting some good shots, you know, good opportunities.
Face off to the right of LaHue, a face-off win there. Played to the near side boards. And back out to the neutral zone. Dutcher, the only one back. He's skating fast. Has to go against number 22, Brad Swain. Onto the far side. Chuslow. Played back and a big hit there on Dutcher. He's trying to kick it back to his partner there, and Chuslow comes in for support. Stick lift there by Gaughan, and Chuslow takes it back away. The backhander back to the neutral zone. Dumped back in there by Farrell. Goes indirect off the end boards. Kyle McLean back to retrieve for Bellingham. He plays it up the right-hand boards, but poke checked away there by Gaughan. Played off the boards. Balowitz shot it toward goal. I think it deflected off of Chuslow in front. Dump in from the point by Gaughan. Comes all the way around. Chuslow, backhander in front. Toward goal, still loose in the crease, and I think LaHue has got it under control. 6:16 remaining in the first period. 1-0 your score, Holliston on top.
Going back to that Saponaro goal, I believe they credited Geary with the assist. That is Geary's, that is his 5th point of the season, 3rd assist, going along with 2 goals.
To Cristoforo in on the face-off. He wins it back. A wrister in on goal and a save made by LaHue off a pain shot. Sprayed to the far side, taken there by Lab. He dumps it past the check. Gets past another man. Lab put it toward net, looking for De Cristoforo, who was in front. He took a hit there. Now a wrister toward goal. De Cristoforo put it wide on the glove side. Wristed around on the far side, glove down at the point. Lab shot, save made. De Cristoforo in front. Loose puck, and it sprays over to the far side. Puck check there by Lab on the forecheck. He gets all the way down to the corner. 2 men in front. He circles back to the near side. Deflected as he looked for a crease pass. Now back out, up the left wing, Jace Rudolph dumps it back in for Bellingham, and back to retrieve is Heffernan as he tries to work it up the right-hand boards, and it goes into the bench. 5:20 remaining in the first period.
Panthers blue line, you know, Ryan Dutcher, Connor Heffernan, Tommy Lab, they're doing a great job shutting down Jace Rudolph. By far Bellingham's most dangerous scorer. He's got 9 goals in the season. But I don't even think he has a shot tonight. And we are about 10 minutes into the game.
Good face-off win there by Holliston defensively outside of their zone. Played up the left wing too far there for Brendan Geary, and it'll go back to the Bellingham defense. Spraying it up the right wing, Jake Schultz. It's deflected, and Lombardi almost had a steal there, but it's taken there by Schultz. From the left shot, and a save made. A good save there by Quattromoni, as he might have gotten a little cold waiting down there on his end of the ice.
Yeah, great save by Quattromoni. He's been having another fantastic year. 2.6 goals against, 905 save percentage. He's really been keeping the Panthers in some of these games. You know, when the offense has kind of been sputtering, he's been able to, you know, keep the defense strong, keep them in games.
Lombardi trying to get it off the boards. A shot toward goal, deflected wide by Quattromoni. Deflected back out. A good one-timer. Good block there by Saponaro. And he's looking for a pass out for transition, but it's played back to the defense. Gone. Plays it across. Ringy back to Gone. Played back out to the neutral zone, taken there by Brendan Geary. Trying to pass it out. Deflects over to the far side. Gone. And it's deflected back in. Back to retrieve is going to be Mike Ringy. He gets a good A-frame off of the puck. Ringy pokes it back to the point. It's dumped back in by Ethan Larkin. On the far side, Saponaro had a tough time there. Almost got a hold of it. Now worked back down to the corner. Good hit there by Mike Ringy. And that'll actually be called interference. I'm not sure why. The puck was right there.
I believe it's called interference. He was pulling away. The Bellingham player was pulling away from the puck, but Ringy kept on him. I think that might have been what caused the call.
So with 4:01 remaining in the first period, Holliston goes on the penalty kill. And a chance for Bellingham to jump back into this one, as Holliston's had most of the play so far in the first 11 minutes. Face off to the right of Quattromoni, and a good defensive win. Taken there right off the draw and sent back down to 200 feet. LeHue sticks it to his left, and now it's taken up the left wing. Jace Rudolph with speed in on goal. A save made, rebound, and another save made by Quattromoni. On the far side, Kyle McCann works his way down to the far side. Taken though on the dot and wristed back down by Lab. And deflected back in the neutral zone, taken by Jake Schultz. Played back out for Bellingham. Jace Rudolph takes it on the right hash marks and turned back around by Kevin Balowitz. A good job there defensively. Back to retrieve Jake Schultz for Bellingham. He sends it to the near side. Kyle McCann walks in a tip pass looking for Jace Rudolph, and it looked like Matt Pelletier was just offsides. 3:08 remaining in the first period. 1:08 remaining on the penalty against Mike Ringy.
Yeah, and going back to that penalty, it's been a very physical game so far. Lots of big hits, some borderline tripping, some borderline cross checks, and I guess Ringy just got the bad end of the stick there.
Off the face-off, quick Thomas Mailhot working his way up the right wing past Heffernan, and it comes to Lombardi, and he finds the empty space and sends it down the length. Taken there, good forecheck by Saponaro as he takes the puck on the back check. And now it's over to Lab, who sends it over everybody and in on LeHue. Gives it to his partner, Jake Schultz. Played up the left wing all the way to the red line. A good pass there taken by Brad Swain, but good defense by Saponaro, it looks like. Big hit in front of the Holliston bench. Dumped back out by the Holliston defense. 16 seconds remaining on the power play. Played over the near side by Bellingham. Sticks forward too far, and Holliston will take exception to that. Rister, quick shot there by Sam Farrell at the top of the zone. As the power play ends for Bellingham, taken by DeCristoforo. Shot went just wide on the blocker side. There was an empty spot there in the net. I don't think LeHue would have seen it. Balowitz waiting there, put it in front, looking for Sam Farrell. Loose puck, top of the circle. Taken though by Brad Swain. and back to his defense, wristed back out to the neutral zone, taken by De Cristoforo. He works his way across the blue line, looking for a pass off maybe. Circles back to the right circle and takes the shot into the glove of LaHue. 1:21 remaining in the first period, 1-0 your score.
Panther did a great job on that power play kill. They were, they did some good poke checks, poked the puck away from Bellingham. A few good hits to separate them from the puck, and they were able to dump it down many, many times. Great job killing the power play there, staying in this game.
Face off to the right of LaHue, won by Bellingham, looking for the transition around the shuffle onto the far side, but it was taken nicely by Lab, but they might get a backhander in on goal, and a save made off of Rudolph's shot. Another stoppage of play here. And Holliston's going to be going to the box once again here at the end of the first. It's
looked like it might have been tripping.
Lab going to the box for tripping. So with 1:03 to go, Holliston will be shorthanded for the rest of the first, unless Bellingham takes something of their own. Face off to the left of Quattromoni. Won there by Holliston defensively. Loose at the low circle. Dawn has a tough time. It's taken there by Heffernan. Loose in the skates. But played around by Kyle McCann. Back to the point, back down low to McCann again. Good hit there by Heffernan, taken by Lombardi, trying to backhand it out, but kept in by Bellingham. A good stick down by McCann. It's gloved at the line and back out to the neutral zone, and that will be offsides. 37.4 to go in the first period. Just looking for some good defensive habits here from Holliston as they are going to be heading to the locker room, hopefully with a 1-0 lead going into the second period. Something that they have not had the luxury of having that many times this year. Dump back out to the neutral zone, kept there by Kyle McCann. He wrists it near goal, out when deflected off the stick of Quattromoni. A good save. That one might have been going to the left top corner. Dump back around on the near side and down the ice. Wide of LaHue. In on the forecheck is going to be Kevin Balowitz. Jake Schultz working his way around him with 2 seconds to go. And that'll do it for the first 15 minutes of play. Holliston getting a hold of Bellingham a little bit. They take the lead in the first off of Sapanaro's goal. We'll be back in just a second.
And we're back with second period action from Franklin. I'm Owen Radcliffe alongside Dylan Patemery. And the puck is down. Balowitz wins the faceoff, dumps it down to the near corner. Blackhawks have it behind the Holliston net, bring it out to the far side. Pass intercepted by Farrell. Farrell bring it down the far side. Farrell over to Balowitz. Balowitz tipped up by the Blackhawks down to the near side. Rudolph out to number 13. 13 bringing it down into the neutral zone on the far side. Flying down the ice, brings it up. Pass shot wide left. Taken by Rudolph. Rudolph brings it down behind the net into the far corner. Bring it up, dumps it back down behind the number 13. Looking for the dump off, hit the board out by the net as Holliston dumps it back down to the Bellingham side. LaHue tips it out to number 6. As he brings it down the far side. Farrell has it. Farrell dumps it down the boards, down and back to the near side. 14 for Bellingham has it in the near corner. Out to number 11, Rudolph. Rudolph tipped away by Lombardi right as Lab coming out of the box. The power play is over. Cristofaro has it. He tipped it out to the center ice. And number 13 for Bellingham knocks it back down towards the Holliston net. Taken by Holliston, bringing it up. So they flip it on down. Easily caught by number 16 for Bellingham. Looking to dump it back. A little bit of a miss. Kind of hit the boards. Lab has it at the point. Lab with the shot. Easy kick save by LaHue, but tipped back in front by Holliston. Heffernan has it on the near side. Looking for the shot just high. As a little bit of some falling in front of the net. Look, they try to get a shot off. Just missed. As Bellingham's bringing it down. Bellingham dumps it down behind the Holliston net. Down on the near side. Good hit there by Holliston. Number 23, Brendan Geary with the hit. as Lab bringing it down the far side. Lab back to Geary. Geary bringing it up. Poke checked away by Bellingham. Bellingham looking to dump it away, taken by Sapinar. Sapinar bringing it around to Gretzky's office. Looking for the shot, tipped, and goal! That's a goal, I believe, number 7, Joe Lombardi. Got it on the glove side, able to flip it right in. That's his second goal of the season. 4th point of the season.
Yeah, and that was another kind of similar to the first goal that Holliston scored. LeHugh's been giving up some juicy rebounds, and as Saponara went for the wraparound, bounces out to Lombardi, and he's easily able to put it in.
Yep. 12:57 left in the second period. Balowitz comes in to take the drop. And the puck is down. I believe Bellingham won it, but Holliston will take it. Dutcher flips it on down behind the Bellingham net. Taken by number 2, John Todd. Todd looking to clear it. He gets it out to Rudolph. Rudolph flying down the ice. Holliston's getting back on defense. Rudolph down the near side, lost control of the puck a little bit into the near corner. Looking to cross it in front of the ice, in front of the net. Saved by Quattromoni.
Yeah,
a little bit of a tap there by Kyle McCann, right into Quattromoni.
Yeah, and Quattromoni didn't really see much action in the first period, as the Holliston Panthers are used to. Only faced 7 shots, which the majority of them came on those 2 power plays for Bellingham near the end of the first period.
As Rudolph wins the faceoff, good hit there by Dutcher. Bellingham looking to get it back out to the point, all the way back down to their own net. It's number 2, John Todd, takes it again. Todd down to the far corner. Farrell going for the hit. Todd with a nice spin to get away from it. Flips it off the boards to himself. Out to number 3, the captain, McCann. McCann loses it. Holliston takes it. Number 23. Number 27, Jackson Gone, excuse me. Balowitz has it down on the near side, out to Dutcher. Bellingham's bringing it down. Near side, Dutcher taps it off the boards. Number 16, Nick Chuslow has it. Chuslow hit by the Bellingham. Balowitz shot off LeHugh's right shoulder. Looking for Rudolph. Rudolph never saw it, went off his skate. Gone has it. Gone gets away from number 13, Matt Pelletier. This number Joe Williams is going for the stop, but taken by Bellingham on the near side. Number 13, Pelletier. He loses it, taken by Holliston. Joe Williams trying to get it up against the boards. Pelletier gets away. He's bringing it down to the near corner. Gone flips it up against the boards, all the way down to the other side by the Bellingham bench. Number 17, looking for it. Bring it out in front of the net. Gone looking to kick it away. Kicked it right into Quattromoni. Quattromoni will kill it. 11:15 left in the second period.
Yeah, and Panthers almost had an opportunity right there. Farrell was streaking up the middle of the ice, and unfortunately comes off the referee's skate. Would have been a throw-on goal and a 1v1 for Sam Farrell.
As that's to Cristofaro come in to take the face-off. Puck is down to Cristofaro, wins it out to Lab. Lab bringing it down behind the Holliston net. Gives it away to number 15, Connor Heffernan. Connor Heffernan gives it right back to Lab. Lab pinned up against the boards, trying to get away. He taps it out to number 8, Joe Williams. Williams has it tapped away. Lab has it. Lab goes up against the glass. Down into the Bellingham side. Bellingham flips it up against the boards. Number 23 for Bellingham has it center ice. It's number 4. Taken, poke checked away by Lab. Given right back to Bellingham though. Bellingham looking to give it back. Breakaway for Cooper to Cristofaro. Goalie leaves the net to stop it. Williams has it at the point. Williams' shot deflected off of Bellingham's stick. Heffernan has it on the far side. Heffernan with a shot tipped up against the glass. Out in front of the net. Tapped away by Bellingham. As number 17, Kevin Corbett has it. Taken by Bellingham. Bellingham rides it along the boards. Out to Heffernan to the far point. Heffernan with the slap shot. Saved there by goalie. Oh, Cristofaro got the rebound. Just missed. Cristofaro still has it though. Looking to take the shot, but got a hit there a little bit. Saponaro has on the far side. Saponaro out to Heffernan. Heffernan over to Lab. Lab on the near side. Lab with a shot, wide right. Out to Saponaro in the far corner. Saponaro dumps it back behind him to the boards. Number 6 from Bellingham trying to clear it. Gives it right back to Heffernan. Heffernan has it over at center ice. Heffernan over to Lab. Lab up, looking for Saponaro. Saponaro loses it a little bit. Bellingham taps it away down to the Holliston end. Down behind the Holliston net. Lab will take it. Lab taps it up against the boards. Over to number 23, Geary. Geary looking to cross it to Saponaro. Taken by Bellingham. Bring it down the near side, to the near corner. lost control of the puck, hit by Heffernan. A little scrum against the boards. Getting pinned, trying to kick it away. Puck's right at Heffernan's feet. Heffernan kicks it out. Heffernan bringing it down. Scissors between two defenders. Over to Geary. Geary up to Saponaro. Saponaro on the breakaway. Saponaro, another goal for Saponaro, his second of the night. Went off the glove side post and right into the net.
Yeah, that was an absolute beautiful goal there. Heffernan kicks it out, and then I believe Geary was one that kicked it over to Saponaro. Saponaro threw and off the pipe. No way the goalie's saving that one. Gives Holliston a nice 3-0 lead. There's 9:14 left. Saponaro adds his second of the game. It's also his 5th of the year.
As Ballows comes in to take the drop, puck is down. Right out towards the scorer's table. Taken by Bellingham. Bellingham flies it right back down to Quattromoni. Taken by Holliston. Gone has it. Gone in the far corner. Bring it up. Crosses over to the center with Kevin Balowitz. Balowitz bringing it down the far side. Goes right by a defender. Bring it down into Gretzky's office. Trying to bring it back. Looking for the shot. No good. Ringy will chase it down. Quattromoni will stop it. They'll tap it over to Gone. Gone bring down the far side. Crosses to the other side. Looking for Cheslow. Pass just wide. Ringy has it. Ringy trying to get it up. Taken by Bellingham. That Rudolph. Rudolph at center ice. Bringing it down. Gone. Great poke check there. Hit him up against the boards. Bellingham crosses down to the near side. 15. Cheslow looking for the hit. Got leveled. As Bellingham. Holliston will take it. Holliston. Cheslow up against the glass. Taken by Bellingham. Bellingham slams it up against the glass. Taken by Cheslow. Cheslow on the near side. Trying to cross it to Farrell. Farrell shot. Great save by LeHue off his glove. A little bit of a scrum down behind the net. Appears Bellingham has it. Bellingham bringing it down the near side. Bellingham up to center ice. It's number 13, Pelletier. Bringing it down to the far corner. Trying to get a little bit of a wraparound, bring it back, but easy save for Quattromoni. 7:47 left in the second period.
Yeah, and before that goal had happened, when Holliston had their other attack down in the offensive end, we were seeing a lot of slap shots from the point, which was really good by them, as LeHue's been giving up some rebounds, and they just keep pounding at him, and they keep getting the chances in front of the net, and another one's going to come.
As Saponar bringing down the near side. We're looking for number 23, Geary. Shot caroms off of Geary's stick down to the far corner. Heffernan has it on the far point. Heffernan rides it along the boards down to the near side. Geary looking for it. Geary able to tap it away. Geary in the near corner. He's out to Saponar. Saponar cross in front of the goal, taken by Bellingham. Good defense there by Lombardi on the forecheck. Bringing it down. Taken by Heffernan. Heffernan bring it to the near side. Heffernan chased down by Bellingham. Taps it off the boards over number 4, Tommy Lab. Lab passes it off as he gets hit to Saponaro. Saponaro loses it. Bellingham flips it on up. Batted down by Heffernan, down to the near corner. Lab will take it. Lab behind the Holliston net. Lab over to number 23, Geary. Geary bringing it up. Geary over to Saponaro. Saponaro down to the far side. Stops, pivots, turns back, down one knee, comes back up. Still down to the far corner. A little bit of a hit, might have been a little bit of a high hit. As Bellingham will flip it off the boards back down to the Holliston side. Taken by Lab. Lab bringing down the near side. Lab looking for Balowitz, off of Balowitz's skate. Given to Heffernan. Heffernan looking for Williams, down to the far corner. And that'll be icing. 6:24 left in the second period.
Yeah, something that's been going on in this game a lot is hitting. It's been a very physical game. It's kind of laid off a little bit in the second period. First period was very aggressive hitting. Sometimes players were going a little more for the hit than the puck, but Holliston's been doing a great job of keeping the balance in the second period.
As Balowitz steps in to take the drop against Pelletier. Pelletier wins the drop, but taken by Holliston. Holliston flips it up off against the boards. Over Bellingham, down to Williams. Williams bringing it down. Number 16 looking to clear it right at Williams' feet. Doesn't see it. Turns back. Bellingham takes it. Balowitz has it on the near side. Balowitz with the shot. Blocked by number 11, Rudolph for Bellingham. Back down to the near corner. Balowitz has it. Balowitz pinned up against the boards, able to flip it off Rudolph's skate to the near hash. Down to the near corner. Williams has it. A little bit of a pin-up as Corbett gets a little tripped up. Rudolph able to bring it all the way back down to the Holliston side. We have icing. 5:47 left in the second period.
Yeah, and Heffernan's coming back in. Something I've seen from him, he seems to have gained some confidence after getting his first goal against Ashland. I've seen him wind up for a couple slap shots, and I got to tell you, they're quite powerful. And got a feeling if he keeps shooting, one might go in.
It's Farrell, the left wing, comes in to take the drop. Bellingham wins it. Heffernan at the point. Heffernan down to the near corner, taken by Bellingham. A little bit of a scrum up against the boards down there in the near corner. Farrell fighting for it. I believe Connor Heffernan fighting for it as well. Farrell and Heffernan both go down, taken by Bellingham. Bellingham bringing it down the near side. Farrell got hit. And number 15, Connor Heffernan. Sorry, number 13, Julian Payne has it. He brings it back out. Bellingham takes it. Bellingham at center ice, flipping it down. As Quattromoni taps it off to Heffernan. Heffernan looking for Chuslow, brings it all the way back down behind the Bellingham net. Good hit there by Chuslow, able to be taken by Holliston. Bellingham has it in the near corner, bringing it down, cross the ice to the red line. Bounces back off, Heffernan takes it. Heffernan bringing down the near side, rides it all the way back down, right in front of the Bellingham net. I believe that is icing. 4:49 left in the second period.
Cheslow was coming down, and he did a great job forechecking, something Holston's been doing a great job this whole game. They've been really getting on the forecheck with numbers sometimes, and sometimes it might create an opportunity.
Lombardi comes in to take the drop. Puck is down. Taken by Bellingham in the near corner. Bellingham flips back off the boards out to the point. Looking to dump it back down. Off Lombardi's skate. Shot by Bellingham. Dutcher hands it down. Geary has it. Geary crosses to Saponara. Off Saponara's skate. Taken by Lombardi. Lombardi taps it up. Bellingham has it. Pelletier bringing it down. Good poke check there by Saponara, able to take it away. A little hip check there by Dutcher. Unsuccessful as Bellingham's bringing it down. Off the back of the net. Down behind the Holliston net. And Quattromoni will just kill it with the glove. 4:13 left in the second period. 3-0 Holliston.
And Holliston in the second period is out shooting Bellingham 11-6. Really have been dominating. A couple times the shots that Bellingham has had are really easy saves for Quattromoni, and he's tied it up quite a lot.
As Lombardi wins the tip. Lombardi bringing it down the near side. Saponara was hit up against the boards. Geary has it. Geary no-look pass. Looking for Lombardi, taken by Bellingham. Dutcher has it on the far side. Dutcher trying to get it away from Bellingham. Bellingham has it. Geary has it. Geary looking for Lombardi, taken by Bellingham. Dutcher has it, bringing it down to the near side. Looking for Saponara. Saponara to himself off the boards, bringing it down to the near corner. Hit up against the boards, staying with it though. Taken by Lombardi. Lombardi brings it around, trying for the wraparound. Saved by LeHue. Out to number 10. I believe Dutcher. Dutcher fighting for it up by the point. Dutcher has it. Dutcher going down, a little bit of a hit there. As the Bellingham player went to the ice, was able to still tap it off all the way down to the Holliston end. We have icing, 3:24 left in the second period.
Holliston's been getting behind the net of LeHue a lot, kind of making him twist and turn, and sometimes he doesn't know which side they're on. Luckily he gets a pad down, but Holliston keeps getting those rebounds off the wraparounds.
As Balowitz comes in to take the drop against Rudolph. Puck is down. Won by Rudolph. Bellingham rides it up against the boards all the way down to the near side. And 13, Pelletier bringing it down for Bellingham. Bellingham out, number 3, crossed in front of the net. Pelletier down to the far side. Stops, turns back the other way. Tries to pull a little maneuver, taken by Chuslow. Chuslow across the ice to Farrell. Farrell bringing it down the near side. Farrell down, bringing it back towards the net, looking for the shot. The stick was lifted by Rudolph. Oh, as Farrell is hit up against the boards, guys still holding on to him. It might be a penalty. Yes, I believe the Bellingham player, number 14, that is Ethan Larkin. He hit Farrell, continued to hold on to Farrell, but they're not calling anything. Just face off in the far hash. Farrell steps up to take it against Rudolph. Puck is down, won by Farrell, right up to Chuslow. Chuslow crosses it to Cristofaro. to Christopher with a shot, tipped in front of the net, but LeHue still has it. LeHue able to get it off. Out to number 13, Pelletier. Cherry picking down on the other side of the ice. Over to Rudolph. Rudolph on the stick side, wraps it around to the glove side. Brings it back out, dumps it back down along the boards, taken by Christopher. Christopher continues the ride along the boards, out to number 16, who flips it up off the glass, down behind the Holliston net. Oh! Pelletier flipped it between his legs to Rudolph, who went top shelf on Quattromoni for the first Bellingham goal of the game with 2:23 left in the second period. Now 3-1 Holliston.
Yeah, something that kind of had that going was Pelletier was all the way down ice to get that offensive attack started. When Holliston had the offensive draw, Pelletier was lined up on the other dot and put pressure on the defender and eventually got down ice, which led to the first goal for Bellingham.
Rudolph's 10th goal of the season. As Holliston wins the drop, Heffernan has it down in the Holliston territory. Out looking for Geary, off Geary's skate, loses control of it a little bit, but taken by Bellingham on the far side. Number 23 bringing down with a shot, high, gloved by Quattromoni, 2:06 left in the second period.
Yeah, and Quattromoni responds right back with an easy glove save.
So Lombardi comes in to take the drop. Lombardi steps up. Won by Holliston as Geary tips it down, but taken by Bellingham. Number 6 bringing down the near side. 6 poke checked away there by Ringy, but taken right back. Looking for the cross in front of the net. Off of Ringy's stick. Ringy has it down the near side. Ringy goes up to Geary. Geary has it. Geary trying to get it away. A little bit of a poke check there by Bellingham. With Bellingham bringing it down the near side. Trying to get it away. Whiffed. Taken by Holliston. Number 15 with a quick one-timer. Taken by Holliston. Heffernan has it on the far side. Brings it down. Stops behind the Holliston net. Comes back to the far side. Goes up looking for Lombardi. Taken by Bellingham. Out in front of the net. Poke checked away by Ringy. Heffernan has it. Heffernan bringing it down the near side. Heffernan looking for Lombardi. I believe he's looking for Geary, but went off Lombardi all the way down for icing with 1:14 left in the second period.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting last minute and third period going in, as it's currently 3-1 for Holliston. Last game they played against Ashland, it was 2-0 and they were incapable of holding on. But I think they keep the energy going and the physicality that they can hold on to this 2-goal lead and maybe add to it.
So Balowitz takes the face-off. Lab has it up against the boards. Lab goes down, taken by Cheslow. Cheslow brings it out in front of the Holliston net. Bring it down to the near side. Out to number 14, Balowitz. Balowitz, a little bit of a low hit there by number 11, Rudolph. As Bellingham takes it deep in their own territory. Lab has it. Lab flips it up against the boards. Taken by Bellingham. Bellingham crosses to the far side. Number Cheslow putting some pressure on him. Balowitz putting some pressure on them. Down to Lab on the near side. Lab trying to get it off. Taken by Bellingham. Flips back down. Rebounds right in front of the Holliston net. Taken by Dutcher. Dutcher flying down the ice. Down to the far side. Bringing it down. Tapped away there by Bellingham. Bellingham has it. Bellingham flips it off the boards. Deep to the far corner. Lab has it. Lab. Oh! Jeez. Oh, that was a massive hit. Bellingham player lost his stick. Rudolph has it. Rudolph over to the point. Out to number 6. Looking for the shot off the shin. And great save by Quattromoni. Number 6 for Bellingham at an open shot. A little bit of a deflect. Didn't even have his stick anymore. Stay able to body it up with 3.3 seconds left in the second period. Huge save there for the Holliston.
Yeah, Nico Quattromoni has lost his stick as he was trying and poke the puck away and gets tangled up behind the net, and he went to go grab it. Bellingham player shoots it, and he has that great push off that he has and makes a nice glove save.
As Lombardi comes in to take the drop. Won by Bellingham. And that'll be the end of the second period. 3-1 here. 3-1 here in Franklin. Come back. We'll be right back with third period action with Dylan Patemery and Jeremy Krause.
Welcome back to third period action between the Holliston Panthers and the Bellingham Blackhawks. Is 3-1 leading Holliston as we start this third period. Alongside me is Jeremy Krause.
Good to see you.
Nico Quattromoni makes a nice easy glove save 6 seconds into this third period.
Yeah, Holliston's never really been in this position this year, really. I mean, up 2 goals in the third period, really just have just this set of 15 minutes to go here. And they really just got to dig deep, work hard, and get these 2 points out of this game. They've worked way too hard in this game to let it slip away this time. So shots on goal for the first 2 periods. Holliston up 27-17 against Bellingham on shots. But even with that, Nico Quattromoni has been pretty fantastic. The only goal letting in was that really quick shot off of Jace Rudolph. Jace Rudolph's shot. That was just a quick dart up to the top left corner. It looks like,
I believe something happened with the ref, so puck might have come up. So
we'll take a short break here.
14:46 left in this third period action. We'll be right back. And welcome back as the referee just got checked out a little bit and he's all set now. Is 14:46 left in this third period. Holliston's up 3-1. Draw will be to the right of Quattromoni. And on the draw for Holliston will be Balowitz and will be Pelletier for Bellingham as Holliston wins the defensive draw, flicks it up the board to Cheslow. Cheslow finds Balowitz. Farrell slaps his stick as he's through on goal. Shot wide right. Farrell's had a couple opportunities today. That one going just wide though. Heffernan, as we got a player down.
Oh.
As 14:29 left in this third period, we're going to take another break. We'll be right back. Draw will come right outside the blue line on the far dot. It'll be Lombardi and Pelletier as Bellingham has a player far wide, and he receives the puck. That was Rudolph out wide. He brings it into the defensive end for Holliston. DeCristofaro trying to bank it off the wall. Finally does, only as far as to Bellingham, who now has it out on the point, gets a shot. It's going wide left, but glove save by Quattromoni.
Yeah, smart move there by Quattromoni. That shot was, like you said, going well wide on that glove side, but he just wanted to settle things down there. Blackhawks really looking like they want to use Jace Rudolph to the best of their advantage here. Probably going to be putting him out there for the most of the third period as they're trying to get back in this game.
Bellingham won the offensive faceoff, but it came all the way out to the blue line. Now back in the zone as Gahn throws it around the board to Saponaro, who's got 2 goals and an assist today. But it's given away to Bellingham. Has a player in the middle, but great defensive play by DeCristofaro lifting the stick of Bellingham. Gets it out into the slot, finds the D-man shot, an easy glove save from Quattromoni.
As you're saying, down in the front of the net, it was a good stick lift. And all the Holliston players are doing a really good job defensively in front of the net of making sure that the bodies get spread apart so that there's not that big of a screen against Quattromoni. It had a really good eye on that shot. There was no trouble there.
And it'll be Balowitz and Swain on the draw, won by Holliston as these are coming together between Farrell and Houston. This puck swung around D-man to Lab, now finds back to Heffernan, who's behind the net. Will absorb contact as it'll be flicked out by DeCristofaro, but then intercepted by Balowitz. Had Farrell in the middle, stolen away. Now DeCristofaro again, looking for anyone in the middle. Can't find him as it's deflected away. Puck comes out. Heffernan tries to keep it in, but hits off the bottom of his stick. He'll chase all the way back as 2 Bellingham players are there, and it comes off the skates as Heffernan is trying to find Lab, and now there's coming together. He's tied up, brought behind the net, looking for someone in the middle, but deflected off Heffernan. Farrell in there skating against 2 Bellingham players.
Wow.
Beats him out. Has a man in the middle. DeCristofaro and pass just behind.
Sam Farrell showing off his speed right there. Got through 2 Bellingham players to get to that puck. On a good strip.
And DeCristofaro almost stole the puck away. Tried to do a little toe drag. Unable to get it out of the defender's feet. As it's now back to DeCristofaro, flips the puck over to Balowitz, who hits the puck all the way around. Will be no icing as Holliston will go for a full change. they're able to get that full change out as Saponaro steals the puck, splits two defenders over to Geary. Geary with a nice little move in between, gets into the offensive zone as Bellingham has number 13 Pelletier hanging outside of the offensive zone, but Holliston gets a shot, but an easy save for LeHue.
Yeah, some nice finesse move plays coming here by Holliston. Geary doing a really nice job moving across the blue line, getting past the defender, and leaving it off for the pass shot for Sam Farrell there at the point. It was not too much traffic in front. You want to see a little bit more of that, but a good job there by Holliston early on in the third.
And Rudolph wins the draw and flips it up, looking for any attacking effort. As now Gary's on the puck, tries to lay it off, finds Saponaro. Saponaro swings the puck out to Pelletier, but he mishandles it. Saponaro back on the puck, finds Geary in the middle, swings and misses, almost fell back to another Holliston player, but it's cleared all the way down, and that'll be icing as we have 11:45 left in this third period. Holliston leading 3-1.
Yeah, you see what Holliston's trying to do there. They're trying to make this quick one-time pass here as they try and work it down low on those far side or near side boards, and then they'll try to just make a quick pass to change the angle on the goal to get the goaltender moving a little bit. They just haven't been able to connect that pass yet, and I think if they do, they'll have a really good chance on net.
Balowitz looks for the draw, wins it, shot quickly off the stick. Another shot, quick on goal. Rebound coming out as Balowitz holds it on, looks for the D-man Heffernan, but swatted away all the way down. Lab will get there. There'll be no icing as swings around the board to Farrell and outreach of his stick and of Bellingham, and it'll deflect, and I believe we'll get a draw at center ice.
Yeah, with almost 4 minutes gone here, Holliston really looking like they're getting a good part of the play. It's really good to see them play with the puck, with the lead. That was really their Achilles heel last time against Ashland, where they played with the lead, but they laid back and they let Ashland get back into that one. So hopefully they don't let that happen tonight.
Yeah, Holliston looking like they're staying on the attack and trying to get another goal as Heffernan swings a pass all the way up to Cheslow, who's back out on the ice after being banged up a little bit. Glad to see he's okay, as Farrell's doing a great job down there, keeping the puck in. Heffernan looks to keep it in with his skate, but it flips out, and he'll just flip it on into the offensive zone. With the indirect pass was Bellingham, but comes out to Heffernan. Heffernan finds a man on the far side. That is Balowitz. Balowitz doing a little weaving. Gets past two defenders. Almost gets three before the puck's taken away. Indirect pass off the wall to number 6. As he's looking to take it up, chips the puck up the boards. It's Schultz coming in with speed. Comes all the way around from 120 feet up the ice out to 10. Thomas Mula in a big hit there.
That hit was pretty high from Mailhot. I'm surprised they haven't been calling much from Bellingham.
And Farrell looks to get hit, but absorbs the contact and pushes down the Bellingham player. It's now, I believe that was Lab looking for the long connection pass to Saponaro. Heffernan now maintains the puck, finds Saponaro. He'll just swing it on down in. Holliston will look to press in. Saponaro applying pressure. Puck gets past, and now we're going to have a 3-on-2 as Rudolph's bringing it in. Big hit from Lombardi on the coming back check. Geary looks to break out, but unable to do so as Pelletier just brings it on down. It'll be handled by Quattromoni, who'll fling it up the boards to Geary. Geary absorbs some contact. He's pinned up against the boards down in the far corner. Holliston fighting to get it out. Puck kept in by number 16. Brings it down to McCann. And there was number 16 looking to keep it in. Incapable of doing so. Swings the pass all the way across the ice, which is then deflected by DeCristofaro, maintaining possession. So he'll set up behind the net as Holliston will look to break out. And here comes Dutcher flying up the ice and gets poked away, but the man loses his stick, but taken by Pelletier, goes between the legs along, and Quattromoni goes for the poke check, misses, but makes a huge save.
That was a huge save right there.
And it comes all the way out to Bellingham, who's looking to attack again, switches the ice twice, gets by little contact by DeCristofaro, able to throw the Bellingham player off. This puck's now tied up again, which has been a common theme of today, the puck being tied up. We got 5 players in there. We have a delayed penalty. I believe it will be coming against Bellingham as Holliston's in on the attack, goes in, save, and another big hit. Farrell's on the puck, swings it all the way around, and will finally get this penalty. There's 8:12 left in this third period. We'll see what the call is and who from Bellingham is going into the box.
I saw a hand signal from the referee. I'm honestly not sure what it was.
So we're looking, and it'll be number 10 that's coming to the box, Melhot. And we'll look for an indication of what it is. Either way, Holliston will be going on the penalty kill, or power play, excuse me, 5-on-4 action to look to extend their lead. We did not see any indication. May have been holding or boarding or something, but
That
anyways.
was interesting.
It'll be Geary on the draw as Holliston starts their first power play of today. As it's down to Farrell. Farrell looking for DeCristofaro, slips right under his stick, unable to keep it in. As only 10 seconds have gone in this power play for them. Here comes Farrell, swinging up the ice, looking to get something going, goes all the way down, cuts back. Find D-man, DeCristofaro slips it in, but goes wide left. Now it's Balowitz. Leaves it off for Heffernan, a great drop pass. As Heffernan looks to set up something, and the puck sticks, but able to find DeCristofaro. DeCristofaro looks for a shot, gets tangled up in the Bellingham player, and it comes off Rudolph, and Rudolph has a chance as Heffernan's back there with him. Shot high and wide to the left of Quattromoni. Now Geary picks up the puck with 1:12 left. Gets leveled down there. Looks like maybe another high hit.
That was clearly a charging. I'm not sure what's going on right now. These referees are letting them play, I guess.
As Sam Farrell's battling between 2 other players as Holliston makes a change. It's Balowitz. Puck looks like it's sticking to the ice a little bit as Balowitz gets tangled up again. That's Sapinaro in there, maintaining possession as it goes back to DeCristofaro. DeCristofaro with the slap shot. Hits off the skate of Farrell, it looked like, almost going in, but wide right. As Heffernan finds Sapinaro in the middle, looking for the hat trick, unable to get a shot off. One-timer, and just mishits his Farrell as he had a slapper inside right of goalie. As Bellingham's looking to clear it, and just incapable of saving it was Tommy Labas. It's flipped up to Rudolph, and Quattromoni will just flick it out easily as there's 15 seconds left on this power play. Sapinaro looking for Balowitz. Balowitz able to keep it. Finds the man across. That's Lombardi. Lombardi's shot just high and wide to the right side. Lab with the shot down low. Juicy rebound. And another shot was, I believe that was Lombardi again. And Geary with a off the left shoulder of LeHue as we are now back to even strength. Back down to Lombardi. Lombardi finds Heffernan. Heffernan with the drive off the skate of number 10.
Here comes Rudolph.
Melhot. As Rudolph does a little move. Unable to keep the puck, though. And Holliston will regroup as Bellingham makes a full substitution. Here's Lombardi. Drive, slap shot. Easy save for LeHue into the glove.
Yeah, good job by Holliston. I mean, they didn't get a goal is what they really wanted from that power play, but they had really good offensive zone time. They had really good plays, great passing. They were really looking, one chance was looking for that one-timer from Sam Farrell, but he wasn't ready for the pass and let the puck squirt through. But again, really good offensive zone time for the Panthers there.
And 5:41 left in this third period. Holliston still leading by 2 as Balowitz almost has a chance off the offensive draw by Farrell. He gets tied up behind. Holliston looking to put one on target here as, again, number 13 Pelletier for Bellingham is hanging up high as number 3 comes in swinging a miss. Good back check by Nick Cheslow. As Heffernan's putting a little effort and finishes with the hit. Swung out to the D-man. Kicked away by Farrell. Puck comes around the net. Looking tied up. Gets a little tripped up there. Comes off the pad, I think, off the skate of number 14, Kevin Balowitz. As Heffernan looks to regroup. Swings it across. It's Jackson Gahn on the puck, number 27, off the skate of Balowitz. Back to Gahn. Gahn bobbing and weaving through the Bellingham defenders. Finally gets poke check, but comes out to Balowitz, who has a shot off the right pad of LeHue. And now will be Pelletier again against Heffernan. As he comes in on the backhand, will move. And a poke check from Quattromoni. Is now puck all the way in. Jackson gone on it. Swings the puck out to Balowitz as we have 4:25 left in this third period. And Balowitz misses on the puck, but comes out into the neutral zone and all the way down into the defensive zone of Bellingham. Pelletier swings around, hits it off the boards indirect, but goes to Gone. Gone with a little swim move, crashing in. And Pelletier up here, again hanging, and Holliston had someone marking as is 4-on-4 in this end, and they had someone marking up high. But now for the wraparound, he's looking for his Lombardi, and we get a stoppage of play.
The net came off its moorings just a little bit. That's why we had the stoppage. I was wondering myself, Holliston was really gearing in the offensive zone, looking for that wraparound there.
Yeah, and at that time, LeHue did not have his stick, but unfortunately it came off its moorings was the goal, as we have 3:50 left in this third period. Holliston looking to hold on to this 2-goal lead as Lombardi's in on the draw for Holliston, wins it out to Heffernan. Heffernan swings it around behind the net, and it's picked up by Bellinger, but does not make it past Lombardi. Lombardi absorbs some contact, and a nice move from Gary looking for Saponara in the middle. Oh, an amazing save from LeHue.
Wow.
As he goes side to side, making a nice save to keep this a 2-goal game.
Might be getting a little chippy down there. A really good opportunity there by the Panthers. It looked like the goaltender LeHue was a little off step, didn't really know where the puck was, but it had ended up on that far side, and there was a wide open net there, but got over to make the save just in time. A really good save.
It'll be Balowitz against Swain in on the draw, as Swain gets thrown out of the dot, and in come Houston. As Balowitz looks to chip it up to himself, incapable of doing so, but it comes out to Cheslow. Cheslow gets the puck taken away by Swain, but Lab does a nice job defending. The two players get tangled up on the far side. It's now with Heffernan. Heffernan with the no-look pass to Sam Farrell, who's streaking up the left side with the drop pass out to Balowitz. Balowitz looks to swing off the defender's skate, was originally going on target, but squirts out left of the net. It's tangled up down low. Finally taken by Bellingham, looking to break out. And there's Balowitz trying to break up the play. Heffernan doing a good job defending, lays the body on him. As it comes out to Quattromoni, and Quattromoni will just hold on to the puck with 2:56 left in this third period.
A really good opportunity there actually by Holliston. It was really good play by Sam Farrell, who moved it down low on the left side boards and then squirted the puck out to Balowitz, who was waiting there at the point. Had a really good shot opportunity. But the puck will be back down in the Holliston end for a defensive face-off.
Draw to the left of Quattromoni. It'll be Rudolph and Lombardi, won by Lombardi. Sits in the near side corner as Saponara looking to break out. Stolen away by Lombardi. Out to Saponara, looks to swim around the defender. Looking for the middle again. It's shot off the mask. Rebound goal. I believe that was Geary with the initial shot. And it's Joe Lombardi who finishes it off.
Yeah, it was a really good play in the offensive zone. The shot came right off of a streaking Geary, and that rebound came just right out in front for Joe Lombardi, who was just in really good position to get that rebound. And that's really rewarding to see the Panthers get another goal there, as they've been working really hard this game. They've definitely had the better of Bellingham tonight, and they get their 4th goal of the night. Lombardi gets his 2nd goal of the night and his 3rd of the season. He has 5 points. And Brendan Geary gets the assist, his 3rd assist of the night.
We now have 2:26 left in this third period. Holliston with a nice comfortable 4-1 lead, as there's Kevin Corbett in on the puck. And in on the forecheck was Andrew Lockhart, as Pelletier looks to get it out. Whiffed on by Heffernan. Pelletier swings around him, and Heffernan appears to have caused a penalty. So we're going to get a penalty on Heffernan for holding with just 1:59 left in this third period. It'll be 5-on-4 in favor of Bellingham.
A big chance here for Bellingham. I mean, they were really looking to gear back into this game, it looked like, but three goal deficit, and it's huge here with Bellingham pulling their goaltender with a minute 59.
We'll have a 6-on-4 action. They'll be down 2 men in a nice easy save from Quattromoni with the glove. So we have 1:54 left in this third period, 1:55 technically left on the power play, which will not matter. And so we have Tommy Lab, I believe, sorry, that's Balowitz. I was confused. Didn't know why Tommy Lab would be taking the draw when he's a defensive player. As it swings out into the slot off a Bellingham player, swings around, puck loose, and it's a goal. Loose puck, swinging around, lots of players in there, and it goes on in for Rudolph.
Yeah, puck squirted off of Quattromoni's stick. He was really looking to control that as it came up to the right post of him. And he was really looking to control that puck, but it had just went back out into the sea of players in front of him, and a quick shot in on the 5-hole squirted through. It is 4-2, and it looks like we're going to have a short break here for a timeout.
Yeah, so with 1:40 left in this third period, 4-2 in favor of Holliston. We'll be back. And welcome back with 1:40 left in the action as it's 4-2 Holliston. We'll be keeping an eye on LaHue, seeing when he'll go on into the bench to make it 6-on-5. Of course, Bellingham will have to maintain possession first before he can safely do so, as the puck swung around in, and he's off. And it'll be 6-on-5 action now for probably the remainder of the game, as Holliston's able to clear it outside of their zone until taken back by Rudolph. Rudolph with a nice little toe drag, but loses control. And here's Saponaro. He's looking for the hat trick.
Get it.
And he does! Goal from Saponaro. That's his third on the day. He completes the hat trick. If I had a hat, I would throw it right now, but I do not.
That's really happy. I'm really happy for that. Saponaro has been absolutely phenomenal tonight. He's worked really hard tonight to not only get those 2 goals, but really to get rewarded for his third. A hat trick for Robbie Saponaro.
And so, looks 9th of his career for Saponaro. I will take a guess at being his first hat trick for Holliston.
I'm going to guess.
He receives, as DeCristofaro went out to grab the puck for him. He'll be getting that puck, probably the game puck, as well, as he's played a tremendous game, as Farrell's in on the draw with 1:08 left in this third period. 5-2 in favor of Holliston. LaHue will probably stay in the net for the remainder of the game now, as the puck comes out to the central ice. Comes all the way out to DeCristofaro, who swings it out. And it goes out to Quattromoni, who easily pads it away to DeCristofaro. DeCristofaro looking to break out. Backhands it up to Payne. It's Julian Payne, number 13. Brings it into the offensive zone. And DeCristofaro swings it back in as it's taken in by the Bellingham defense. Swings around. And a great defensive play. There's 17, Kevin Corbett in there with the shot. Farrell in on the forecheck in as well. Out to DeCristofaro off his skate before it's smacked all the way down. There will be no icing as we have 15 seconds left in this third period. It's Julian Payne on the puck, looking for Kevin Corbett, unable to connect. As it swung back in, but it was delayed offside, so Bellingham was not able to touch it. Here's Payne again. Payne swings it up. And that will be the end of the game as we close this out. It's a 5-2 victory for Holliston, first win of the season. So we'll go with a little recap here, as in the first period, we had a goal from Saponaro from Geary off of a rebound. We had Lombardi from Saponaro off the failed wraparound. Then Saponaro from Geary and Heffernan again in the second period, putting them up 3-0. And then Lombardi from Geary getting his second of the night. Geary with 3 assists on the night. And finally, Saponaro finishing it off by putting it in the empty net to get his hat trick.
That's right. Yeah, it was absolutely phenomenal tonight. I was really happy with the Panthers' performance. I think they really wanted to prove something here coming in tonight. I mean, they really had a chance against Bellingham, and they really wanted to show it. And all-around great performance from most of the team. Quattromoni, once again, standing on top of his head. I don't think he ever gets enough credit because he's been really a backbone for this team when they've needed him most. So yeah, a really great performance tonight. Shots on goal were 39-25. Holliston on top. And you have anything else?
No, I think it was just a well-fought game and a great way to get their first win.
So, from all of us here in the HCAT crew, Don Cronin on camera, Tom Emmons helping on stats tonight, Dylan Patemery and Owen Radcliffe helping out in the booth. The final score for this one, Holliston 5, Bellingham 2, and finally a better outcome for Holliston in this one. I'm Jeremy Krause. We'll see you next time.